Structural heart disease refers to a defect in the heart's valves, walls, or chambers that keeps the heart from pumping blood properly. Valve or structural heart problems may be present at birth or develop over time. Your risk increases if you have high blood pressure, plaque buildup, history of heart attack, take certain medications, or have certain heart infections. The Structural Heart Program at CIS and Terrebonne General provides innovative solutions and devices with the latest technology to bring the best possible outcomes for patients. Learn more at cardio.com.
Hey everybody, welcome into Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here. Something cool happening at the Emergency Operations Center on Thursday. At Thursday, the February 13th, from 4:30 to 6:30, you could learn to be a Skywarn. Skywarn is the name of the program, but a volunteer weather spotter. Now, again, this is not a storm chaser, and I don't want to teach you to be a storm chaser, but a spotter, and they're looking for folks that can learn more about it and then be kind of boots on the ground when the National Weather Service goes to make a decision on what kind of storms we saw and those kind of things. So here to talk more about it is Phil Grigsby. He's the lead forecaster for the National Weather Service out of New Orleans and Baton Rouge. So Phil, thanks so much for being with us. Look, the weather for a lot of people is like following the NFL. You know, a lot of people just love to follow weather, watch the Weather Channel and that kind of stuff. This is a good opportunity for people to learn more about it. So you'll be down on Thursday. But again, we're not looking for storm chasers, but we're looking for weather observers. Tell us about the program.
Yeah, so exactly like you said, we're really looking for folks that are going to help be the eyes and ears on the ground for us. When we're looking at storms on the radar, we can tell that through the rotation stuff that maybe there's a tornado, maybe there's strong winds, maybe there's hail. But we don't know for sure until we get the ground truth observations. And so that's what this is about. We're going to teach people on what to look for when there's a tornado or a severe weather event that we're expecting, and to move through the area. And then, afterwards, let us know what you saw, if you saw any damage or if you did see something. But obviously, we don't want to have storm chasers out there putting themselves in danger. So, the people that are going to this class, please take shelter. Like we advise you to whenever the storm's rolling through. And then afterwards, if you see or hear something, let us know, because that helps us confirm what's going on the ground. It's a really great program. It's been around for a long time, and it's a huge help to us to be able to verify what's going on with the storm and to put out warnings downstream further down the line so that more people have a warning and better action to help protect themselves and their property when that storm moves into their area. So it's a really great program.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So when somebody goes to Skywarn, what are they going to learn? What kind of people are you looking for, too? Just anybody? Or I noticed you were kind of storm spotters. Some of the times you were talking about, hey, maybe some EMS guys, firefighters, those kind of things. Yeah. But I guess anybody can do this who's interested in it, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, anybody can do this. Anybody that's, interested in helping us out, interested in being part of, our weather team, so to speak. You're more than welcome to come out and attend this on Thursday. We'd love to have people from all walks of life help us out. And so, yeah, please come out and join us, because we need those eyes and ears on the ground, especially in Terrebonne Parish. That is a big gap for us. And so the more people we have, the better it is. And we'll be able to get out more proactive and better warnings for your community in the long run. So, so come on out. We'd love to see you.
So what do they learn? What are they going to be learning? What's the objective of the class?
Yeah, so we'll be teaching them all about, how tornadoes form, what to look for when there is a tornado or after a tornado moves through. We'll also talk about how hail forms, strong winds, and flash flooding as well, like what drives that. So it's going to be a little bit of science, that's in there. Nothing too heavy or anything like that, but kind of give you an idea of how things are done. And then we're also going to give you an overview of how we take that information in and how we use it, in the Weather Service to provide those warnings to you. So it's educational from that side and also from the storm structure side. Yeah. So if you want to learn about how tornadoes form, come on and join me on Thursday.
Yeah, it'd be great. And like I said, I know a lot of people that follow weather just as a hobby, and like doing that kind of stuff. And it surprised me you say we're kind of a black hole from that perspective of not having many helpers down here, because I do think this is a very capable environmental education area. I think people know the environment. They know when to like take off if it's a bad song. And I think most of our abilities have come from storms, right? From hurricanes, not so much, thunderstorms or floods. But I think a lot of people do know the weather down here, and I think the IQ for environment is pretty good. So I think if people show up, you'll have some good ones showing up.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, we look forward to interacting with everybody and chatting, and well, I'd love to hear their stories too, their weather stories. I love, as a weather geek myself. Yeah, tell me about the experiences you had. I mean, that's this course. It's going to be very interactive, and it's just not just going to be me, talking to you the whole time. I want to hear about what your experiences are as well, whether it's hurricanes or tornadoes or flash floods or whatever. I'm excited about that. So yeah, come on out and join me. It's going to be a great time.
So the National Weather Service, you guys are a lot more than just predicting when a storm's coming through or how much rain or if we had an F1 or F3 tornado, right? So a lot of it has to do with insurance, what happens in the aftermath of these things. So talk a little bit about that aspect and what it means to a community to have you guys here assessing things afterward a lot of times.
That's right. So yeah, so after we get, reports that maybe there was a tornado that went through a neighborhood, we get some damage reports or something like that from you guys, you future storm spotters for us, then we'll send a team down and we'll do what we call a storm survey, where we'll rate the storm, we'll rate the intensity on the EF scale, we'll, determine the path length, the path width. All that goes into our official storm data, and then all of that is actually used by the insurance company and by you, the consumer, to help with your insurance claims and all that. Because a lot of times, the insurance companies, they look for that confirmation before they're going to approve anything as far as insurance payouts go. So it's a huge part of the post recovery period for everybody to have this information into the storm data system.
Yeah, so, unfortunately, Phil, we've learned a lot about that as well. So it'll be Wednesday, February 13th from 4:30 to 6:30 at the Emergency Operations Center in Gray. Thanks so much for being with us, Phil. We'll see you then.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
All right. We'll be right back. More Bayou Time right after this.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by South Louisiana Bank. It's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough.